Hey folks, I thought I'd do a video. Having a couple of issues, and I'm not too sure exactly what's going on here. Now, the first issue I'm having here is the oil pressure gauge. Right now, the car is in idle. The oil pressure, obviously, as you can see, it's normal. But whenever I am in gear, such as I'm going to do now and shift into the drive, you can see how much the oil level drops. Now, from the looks of it, that's, to me, it's fairly low, and it has gone slightly below, just above the quarter mark. Right now, this has been going on for quite some time now. Some people have said this is normal. Like, for example, if I hit the brake or hit the throttle, you can see the oil pressure goes back to normal, and then it drops. People have said that it's normal, but at the same time, right now it's in idle again. It just doesn't sit right with me, and if this is normal, that's great, but I guess it was hard for me to explain exactly how low it went by writing it down or explaining it on the online. So I figure I'd do this so at least you guys can see what exactly it's doing, and how low it does actually get. So if this is normal, that's great, but I'm just wondering it should be that low. Now, the other issue I'm having is that at the front of the truck, or even if you're standing outside, there's a buzzing sound, and I'm not too sure if it's related to the oil pressure or not, but well, let's go and see exactly what I mean here. Well, I don't know if you can actually hear it, but it's very loud. So, anyways, it's actually, coming from down here is the loudest. I've had this problem since not last winter, but the winter before. Last fall, I talked to a few people. Some people thought what might have been the clutch of the fan, which wasn't it. So I took it to one of my buddies who is a mechanic, and he thought it might have been, he took a scope and thought it might have been the oil pressure sending unit that's next to that oil filter. We replaced that. Didn't make any difference. It was a waste of $100, and supposedly there's also an upper oil pressure setting unit, or not unit, switch as well. That one there hasn't been replaced, but at this point it could be, or I don't think it is, but anything is possible. So anyways, I took it to another mechanic to get a second opinion. Another friend of mine, he took a scope and listened for where the sound's coming from, and he determined it's coming behind the oil filter, or in oil filter. I heard it myself, and so then I thought it might have been a bad oil filter, and so I did an oil change, changed the filter, and it wasn't a problem. Since just recently I started noticing it's more consistent now. It's every time I run the car or the truck. Unlike last time, it was pretty inconsistent, but this time it's pretty much every time that I'm running the car. When I start it up and when it's cold, it doesn't do it, but after driving for a period of time, this is the sound you hear. That buzzing sounds like a bad fuel pump, but obviously I know the fuel pump is not up front here, so I'm not too sure exactly what it is. I've been told last year when I first initially had this problem, it could have been like people have said it could be the timing chain or the timing chain guide. So I'm not too sure. Anyways, I'm gonna try changing the oil again and the filter again, see if that does anything. And this time I'm gonna put some engine flush and see if I'll clean, maybe something's plugging or something like that in the oil ports or something. But anyways, if you guys have experienced this or even heard of this situation before with this noise, please let me know. Thanks.